I see people get on this internet and they be talking about, it's so hard being pretty. Do y'all want the opposite? Do you want the opposite of pretty privilege? Because I can assure you, you don't want those problems. Tiana Taylor boyfriend and cut off comments because the women was coming after him, and I read some of them. Y'all, y'all something else. But you know the opposite of that? Do you want to know the other side of that? You don't want to know the other side of that. To be desired is something everybody wants, and a lot of people lie and say they don't want that. But in reality, yes, we all want that. We all love attention. That is literally one of the main things people complain about when the relationship falls apart, is that it wasn't enough tension on whatever side it was. I would definitely give up about 6 or 7 cousins to basically have that type of privilege. Then I know some people will be like, nah, you tripping. Once again, be on the other side of that equation. But you're not ugly. I'm not pretty either. There's something about the 20% of men that 80% of women want that puts you in a different echelon than anybody else. Honestly, I think I'm next tier. I'm like percent 21 to like 39 or something like that. Because I got some redeeming qualities. But ultimately, people want pretty privilege because the more of it you have, the less you have to do in a relationship. Tell me I'm lying. If you got Halle Berry, think about it. If a man got Halle Berry, she don't have to do much. If a woman got the guy I'm talking about, I think his name's Aaron Pierre, he ain't got to do much. The macaroni already gonna be ready, and we ain't talking about noodles. I mean, think about how many people say, "Oh, if this person showed up at my door, I do this, and that." They don't have to do anything. They just show up just because of how beautiful or how talented or even how rich they are. So to think humans don't want to be a part of that or don't want a piece of that is blasphemy. If not, these folks wouldn't be rich because we wouldn't be supporting them. We are doing these things because how good they look. I mean, clearly it's in all of the magazines and clearly it's in all of the studies. That's why they put pretty people in front of things. That's why they cast pretty people. It's not just by coincidence. The problem is I'm just crazy enough to be honest and to talk about it. Most people are scared to just be honest like that. Because I know for a fact if one of them dudes show up, I'm probably going to be single by the end of the day. I know a lot of people are like, no, I love my husband, I love my wife. Bro, okay, you think so. Folks get cheated on by booger bears and ratchet baby mamas. You think that somebody them that beautiful ain't gonna have that, bro? Okay, y'all keep sipping the Kool-Aid. Once again, people would give up a lot to be on the other side of the fence because you don't have to work. You have no idea when you are not highly attractive or highly desired, the amount of work you have to put in just to be considered somebody won't. I mean, think about it. All those rules folks have for somebody, and they be like, well, if he ain't good looking, he gotta have this, and that. Or if she ain't good looking, she gotta do this, and that. It's a lot. That's why people tell you to date on your level just because of that right there. I wouldn't dare date somebody exotic. Boy, you know how much work I would have to do to keep that person? You crazy out your mind. I mean, honestly, there's already a disparaging of who I'm with now. There's a big difference between how good they look and me. I'm just saying, I'm the guy that's not scared to say stuff out loud. But in the end, you make your own choice of what you want to do and who you want to be. But you can't lie. Beauty is something that is desired by everybody. Well, almost everybody. And Hollywood is the #1 consumer of it. That's just how it is. Have a nice day.